May I interrupt your thoughts?
Demetrius!
I didn't mean to startle you.
Oh, I was dreaming. Where have you been all day? I've missed you.
I've been looking for a weaver. Your Glycon told me about a man named Ben Yosef, who's got his shop down by the theater of Dionysus. I spent some time talking with him. Seems to be a strange old man. He's a Jew.
Is it the robe? Did you take the robe to mend it?
I haven't yet, but I plan to.
The Tribune tells Mother you'll be leaving us soon.
Yes. He seems to be pulling back farther and farther inside himself, though. Nothing seems to interest him anymore. I thought at last, the other day, he was finally going to start working on his sculpturing. I pretended to need his help. It only started when he went into another one of those seizures, and he forgot everything.
Maybe he's beyond help. Maybe you're wasting your life, Demetrius, trying to help a man who's determined to destroy himself.
I've got this one hope left, and that's the robe itself. He thinks that I burned it in Jerusalem, but I just can't help feeling that maybe somehow it might help cure him.
You have such faith in the robe, Demetrius.
It's brought such peace and comfort to me. If only it could do the same for him.
Theodosia! Theodosia!
Yes, Mother. I'll see you in the garden this evening, Demetrius.
Sir, is something wrong?
What is it always, Demetrius? There's no end to it, but one.
Oh, you're just overtired. You need some rest.
Rest? I've had nothing but rest. Nothing but time to remember, reliving it over and over again. Every detail.
But sir, if there was some possible way that you could end this torture.
There is, but you insist on interfering.
But sir, you want to go about
Let me decide that. Where's my dagger? Give it to me. Where have you hidden it?
Sir, please try this instead of your dagger.
Demetrius, you betrayed me. I told you to destroy that thing.
But sir, if you don't...
Take it away! Burn it! Burn the ashes! I never thought this of you, Demetrius. I thought you understood my pain and my fear. But now you stand there confronting me with this torturing reminder. This haunted thing. You've gone too far. I'm through with you. I'll sell you in the marketplace, do you hear? I'll sell you. Now leave me. I can't bear anymore. Leave me. It's good seeing you again, Captain Fulvius, and I appreciate you bringing these letters to me.
I'm happy to find you well again, sir. I hardly knew you. Many times I thought about you. You were a sick man on our voyage from Jerusalem to Rome.
Well, my recovery is complete, Captain.
What of you, Demetrius? Are you pleased to be back in your native Greece?
Yes, I am. And now that my master's himself again, we're getting to see Athens.
Well, I have some other errands in the city. I thought you'd want your letter, so I asked the tribune to bring him when he brought the message from the emperor. But he's a haughty fellow and couldn't be troubled.
A message from the Emperor?
The magnificent tribune will be bringing him soon, I've no doubt. I've had a stomach full of his importance on the trip. Legate, if you could spare Demetrius for today, perhaps he could go with me.
Well, Captain, he'd better stay with me today. This message from the Emperor might alter our plans, but I'm sure that he can come down to your ship tomorrow.
I'll be looking for him.
Letters to my father in Rome and Diana on Capri. What? Demetrius, this letter from Diana, it's been tampered with. The seal's been broken and resealed with a different wax.
Spies of Prince Gaius are everywhere, sir.
Demetrius, listen to this from my father.
Is it good news, sir?
Yes. My father says that the Emperor has appointed me the commander of his guard at Capri. He says that the appointment came only a few days after we left Rome. A commander of the guard at Capri. What would that mean?
Probably tasting the emperor's suit, and maybe sleeping in uniform with one eye open.
Wait, the Emperor has something else in mind. The Emperor was much interested in what I was obliged to tell him of your unpleasant journey in Jerusalem. And when I told him that this crucified Jew was thought to be the Messiah... Now, how do you suppose Father found out about that?
I told him, sir. Senator Gallio insisted on a full report.
And you told him about the robe also?
Well, of course, sir. The story without the robe would have been very confusing.
I see. Well, let's get on with this. The Emperor was fascinated because he is deeply learned in all religions and wishes you to continue your studies in Athens and return to Capri as a teacher. Did you hear that, Demetrius? A teacher!
I heard it, sir.
That doesn't amuse you?
No, I think it would probably be a disaster.
A disaster?
The emperor is said to have an army of astrologers and oracles and dream mechanics and ghost tenders and all sorts of things like that. It would be a sorry business for my master to get himself into.
You feel very strongly about this, don't you, Demetrius?
I just don't want to see the robe reviled by a lonesome old man and his group of lunatics.
Now, Demetrius, your reference to the Emperor borders on disrespect.
Hours I spent searching for this dingy, accursed inn. I shall have your house reported to the Tetrarch woman for being so poorly marked.
I asked your pardon, Tribune. The sign shall be enlarged at once.
It's disgraceful that an envoy should be so inconvenient.
Tribune Quintus Lucian, I suggest that you perform your errand with the courtesy befitting an envoy from the Emperor. Be at ease, Phoebe.
Nice place you've chosen for yourself here, Gallio.
Well, I'm glad it pleases you, Tribune Quintus. Strange to see you in the service of the Emperor. I thought you were a personal guard to Prince Gaius.
The Emperor commanded my service.
Well, I see. And when the Emperor commands, even Prince Gaius has no choice but to obey. Are you to wait for a reply?
Yes, but I suggest